Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. We are looking ahead to today's MLB main slate, the 21st of April. Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good weekend. As normal, if you guys do go ahead and like the video, leave a like. I appreciate that. And also hit that subscribe button for more NBA Fanduel lineup advice videos and MLB lineup advice and price picks as well. About 40% of you guys are not subscribed, so we'd love for you guys to hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it's completely free and turn on notifications so you guys know when we do post videos. So yeah, it's been a couple days since we've done some MLB. We are going to have an NBA price book video coming up as well here, so keep eye out for that. But yeah, we're going to focus on some MLB today. If you guys did see our NBA video, we won $900 last night. Premium, like I said, for NBA playoffs, it's only $15 for the first two rounds. Literally, like I said, a less than $1 a day or less than having dinner, for one night. So like I said, that's on the NBA side. We'd love for you guys to come join us. Like I said, $15, less than $1 in a day for the playoffs is really, really cheap. Then we got MLB FanDuel, two lineups per day. It's going to be $20 per month for that. One cash game and one GPP. And then we got price picks as well by itself for $20 per month. If you want to get in, check us out on Twitter, Chris Anthony NBA 1. We also have our free lineups and our free advice that we post on our Twitter as well. So yeah, once you guys follow, and we'll follow you guys back. Also, the link will be in the comment section below. Click that link, and we'll take you directly to our Twitter. That's the best way to get in contact with us for free or premium lineups. And like I said, if you guys do sign up or interested, we will get you guys in on today's slate for NBA and MLB if you guys sign up today. All right, so let's go get into it here. So, what I usually do, guys, is I'll look at the pitchers first, look at the K rates, the walk rates, and all that, and then go look at a couple of the stacks to look at. I'll try to mention a couple more players. I usually just mention the stacks and not the players, so I'll mention a couple more of the players that I like. So our first one we have is Max Meyer and Nick Lotto. And I think he's coming off plays expected start for the Reds. Okay, so looks like he's good to go. Never mind. All right, so Meyer and Nicolato, both these guys are pretty solid pitchers. Nick doesn't have the greatest matchup. He is ranked 11, so I guess medium for him. Let's go check him out. Only 15% K rate this year. Beautiful 2% walk rate, but he's just not really striking out quite a bit. And I mean, as you can see by the K rate, the opponent, they don't strike out a ton. They don't. 19.7. All right, sorry, 24.5% of the time. Not too bad. Last 7 days it's been 20%, 26%. Only 129 ISO. Not a lot of power coming out of him. So I mean, I could see 5 innings. Still think he's a half decent option here. It's like I said, Miami's K rate is 26.1%. So that's looking pretty good the last couple days. So I don't expect him to maybe be high owned. If I'm not sure if he's has a minute restriction, pitch restriction at all. But it looks like he should be good. It's just that 15% strikeout percentage is just the only thing that puts him down. We got Max Meyer taking on Cincinnati's the other pitcher on the other side, 27% K rate, 13.2% swing strike percentage. So he is missing the barrel quite a bit and a 58% ground ball rate. So he's looking pretty dang good on the year. So I really don't mind it. Last 7 days, Cincinnati's only been striking out 18% of the time. Pretty good ISO with a 220. So, and Walba has a 440, which is massive. So Cincinnati has been hitting. Meyer could chill them down a little bit, but if I'm picking only one pitcher, I probably won't have Meyer on here. I think if you're doing GPPs, you can put him in there, but he's probably not just because of the K rate so low and Cincinnati's been on fire. All right, San Diego and Detroit. Man, it's a little scary last night for Luis Arias. If you guys saw that, thank goodness he's doing okay. That collision with Dubon. It was a little scary there. So San Diego and Detroit, we have Randy Vasquez taking on Montero. I actually saw Montero pitch last year against Seattle. Not really overpowering. So we got Vasquez and Montero. Vasquez, once again, he's not ranked well, ranked 16th on the slate. We tried to pick on him last time, but it didn't really work well. But with the Cubs, which I was so shocked. But you know what? Tigers can hit righties a little bit. Once again, Randy Vasquez, only 9% K rate. Had a good game-ish last time against the Cubs, but I think if I read it right, the Cubs left 11 or 12 men on against Vasquez. They couldn't hit. They couldn't get him on. They had 7 hits against him. They just couldn't do anything. So Vasquez still got hit. He still, if the Cubs had 1 hit, they could have got to him. So Detroit, I like it. 16% walk rate here. Um, the only bad thing about Detroit, their ISO has not been great. I don't know. They're a little bit better, I think. Let me go check against righties. This is last year, so I don't see it. But I really don't mind Detroit. I mean, Torkelson, Riley Green, even Keith, a couple guys like that you can look at. So, like I said, I'm going back to the whale, and hopefully we can stack up against him. Philly in New York, Tyler McGill taking on Aaron Nola. So this should be a half decent little one here. Uh, Tyler McGill is ranked ninth on it here. 23% K rate. See, fly ball rate's really good at 28%, so that's looking pretty good. Um, only 19.5% K rate for the Phillies, so yeah, I'm just he might get you 5 or 6 strikeouts. So kind of an even, like a normal day for him. I can see here we got Aaron Nola as well, 25% K rate on the year, not looking too bad. But then once again, the Mets aren't really striking out this year. So a lot of teams aren't really striking out against some of these guys that can strike out. Aaron Nola at 82, I would take the discount on him. I could see him get you 33, 34 in this one. I would take him over Tyler McGill. So, but, like I said, the Mets can't hit. So they just. It just depends on him. And Aaron Nola, like I said, he's struggling a little bit with a 6.65 ERA. Still getting the strikeouts in there, like I said, but with a team that's not striking out much, it's slightly hard for me to get to him. Taking us next one, we got St. Louis and Atlanta. We have Spencer taking on Eric Fetty. Not sure how to say his last name. I'm gonna mess it up. So, but I do know that Spencer has been doing pretty good to start the year. He's ranked fourth on our model here. 23% K rate, beautiful, 14% swing strike percentage, meaning not many people really getting the contact off the dude. Beautiful 27% fly ball. Man, he's looking pretty good to start the year. 23% K rate here for the Cardinals. Their ISO is only 101. What was at 274. So I think looks like he's probably the dude I'm picking. Him and Hunter Brown. We'll talk about him in a second. But 9,800. He has a little bit more leverage. 196 odds as well, so he might get a slight better winning percentage. Boost. Brown may not get it. So it looks like the odds maybe favor hit Spencer here in a win, which helps out on FanDuel. So I really don't mind looking at Spencer at all. Eric Fetty, ranked 13th. Maybe this is a spot that Atlanta maybe can wake up a little bit. Only 12% K rate, 13% walk rate for them. And yeah, I mean, like I said, Atlanta's still striking out 24% of the time, but last 7 days, their ISO's at 213. They're pure power. So they could get a couple of home runs here off Eric Fetty, which I don't mind looking at. And like I said, we'll talk about the stacks here in just a second. Moving on, Toronto and Houston. We got Hunter Brown taking on Kevin Gausman. So my Seattle Mariners made a good work of Toronto, and I love it. Tellez. Man, that was so nice to see because it happens to us all the time. And so for the one time that we can do it to somebody else, it's nice. Anyway, I've got Hunter Brown, Kevin Gausman, as I mentioned. Let's go look at Gausman real quick, ranked 7th here on it. So he could be your kind of a GPP play at 9,300. But it's going to be hard for him with it trying to get that win against Hunter Brown. Only 22% K rate, beautiful walk rate, 3%. The bad thing with Kevin Gausman, 54% fly ball rate. And, once it starts warming up and, they're playing in Houston, that could affect him a little bit here today. Houston's not really striking out. I mean, they're not really doing a ton. They're just kind of being normal. So I could see Houston only getting about 3 runs here off him. So nothing too crazy. Hunter Brown, though, on the other hand, is ranked 2nd on the model. 25% K rate, beautiful 58% ground ball rate. He is taking on Houston. The only bad thing is they don't really strike out, 18%. So that's why I'm kind of like Spencer there, because it's slightly better matchup against St. Louis in the strikeout department. Sorry, Toronto doesn't strike out. I think I said Houston, but yeah, Toronto doesn't really strike out last 7 days, 18%. So it might be a slight issue for Hunter Brown. Still a 25% K rate. Still should get about 6-7 strikeouts for you. So I do like Brown, but man, he's 10-5. Like I said, I don't mind the slight discount here with Spencer in this one. All right, then last one of the day, we have Milwaukee and San Francisco. We got Robbie Ray taking on Quinn Priester. Not sure how to say it, but got Robbie Ray on the mound. Looks like Robbie Ray just got bumped up to number 2 because I thought Hunter Brown was this number 2 because it switches. So, yeah, we got Robbie Ray, like I said, 24% K rate, 17% walk rate. So that's the only thing that kind of stinks. And I think Milwaukee's not really striking out a ton. To start only 18.6, but you know, I don't mind it. They did struggle quite a bit. This is last year, but they did struggle against lefties quite a bit. A terrible ISO and a Waba at only a 285. So you could look at Milwaukee. I don't know what their stats are this year on lefties, but I mean, Robbie Ray on the models is ranked second. He's only 8,400, so I don't mind him. I wouldn't put him as your main cash game. I'd put Spencer as your main cash game, and then maybe some Robbie Ray as well. Let's go look at the stacking just real quick for you guys and see what we got. We got Atlanta ranked as the number 3 stack. I kind of talked about that. I don't mind a little bit of Atlanta here in this attempt. Take it on Fetty. I'm really not scared of Fetty. He's not that great. So guys like Azuna, Murphy, Riley, Ozzy, 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can go 9, 1, 2, 3. But I'm really sticking for Atlanta, the guys in the middle, Matt Olson, the power guys, Riley, Murphy, guys that can get me. And then I don't mind guys at the top of the lineup, if Harris is batting 7th, but don't mind Austin Riley, as I mentioned, and Ozzy Albies as well. So don't mind a little bit of an Atlanta stack. I think they should be in a good spot against Fetty. I'm not really scared of him. Cincinnati's actually ranked 5th here against Meyer. I think that's a GPP because Meyer is a pretty dang good pitcher. But they do have him ranked 5th. Like I said, the last 7 days, they've just been on fire. So that's why the models are liking them. So if you're trying to take down maybe a tournament GPPs, it's going to be a boom or bust for Cincinnati. Like I said, I love my 1, 2, 3, 4 or my 9, 1, 2, 3. If you're doing a full stack like that, Ellie, Matt McClain are looking pretty good. TJ Friddle and Austin Hayes, like I said, don't mind that. And then, some of the early ones are the better ones. So, it's going to be an interesting one. Like I said, I don't mind Detroit. They've just been so bad recently, but they could, bust it open. Like I said, last 7 days, man, 0.85 ISO. That's so bad, but it's such a good matchup for him here. So we will definitely have to see. And it's at home in Detroit. We'll see. I don't know how the wind is, but maybe if it's blowing out, that's another good spot for him as well. So once again, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it. Like I said, come join us for premium. We got, like I said, NBA starting as well today at 4:30 Pacific time. $900 win last night for us for premium. $15 for the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. Check us out on our Twitter. Our Twitter will be pinned in the comment section below. Click that link. It will take you to our Twitter. Give us a follow while you're there. We have premium and our free lineups available, so just let us know what you guys are looking for. All right, once again, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.